Hi, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about sustained behavior change and essentially how you can achieve that. Because how many times have you decided to do something that you know would make your life better, and you just cannot seem to make yourself get there? And you procrastinate, or you start to do it and then you stop and you open a new tab on the browser till pretty soon, an hour or two later, you've got 20 tabs open and you haven't made any headway on whatever it is that you want to do. And you're ready. I mean, let's face it, right? You're ready for a different outcome. You don't want this for yourself. You want something new, you just don't know how to get there. So the first thing you can do, without even knowing what you need or facing any fears or anything like that, is just to set the stage. So the first thing you can do is take yourself out of the stress response, because that's what will happen. Whenever you come up against some internal resistance, and whenever you see procrastination or you see avoidance behavior, you know that there's internal resistance, and you know that there's a wealth of information in that internal resistance that you can find and use to your benefit. But if you're in the stress response, you will not be able to do that, because what will happen is you will start the task, and your fear around it is big because it's really important to you, right? It's something that you want to achieve, something you know is good for you, something that will make life different. And yet, maybe it's a fear of failure. Maybe it's a fear of success. Maybe it's a fear that you can't do it. Maybe it's a fear that you don't really know what life will look like if you achieve this, because it requires changing your identity. Whatever the case, that uncertainty, that feeling, it will set off a stress response in your body, which is why you're opening browser tabs, or why you're getting up and going and standing in front of the refrigerator 10 times, or why you just can't seem to make yourself do it at all. You can't even sit down to do the thing. You can take yourself out of that stress response by breathing, because that stress response is unleashing chemicals, right? So you've got cortisol rushing through your system, you've got adrenaline, and you do not feel safe. In fact, you feel in fight, flight, or freeze mode. And so you will not be able to identify the need and understand how you need to reposition yourself to get around the fear, to get over the barrier, to be able to move forward. And you will not see sustained behavior change from a stress response. So you need to take yourself out of that before you even try to look at the fear, to get over the barrier, to do anything like that. So I mentioned just a minute ago, breathing and other mindfulness techniques. That's one of the best ways to do it. But eventually, after you've calmed your heart rate, you've slowed your breathing, what you really want to do is connect to the vision of you, of what it looks like, what it feels like after you've done the thing. On the other side, 6 months from now, a year from now, connect to that vision of yourself. Make it as real as possible. Think about it in the past tense. It's already happened. You're already there. What is different in your life? And then take that feeling and break it down. Break it down into daily tasks, both of connecting to that. So in your routine that you have every day, and you do want to create a routine. I wrote a blog post on this, because routines, well, they create a sense of safety. You know what's coming. You don't have to put any energy into figuring out what you're doing next. And you have cues that you respond to, that you can move through your day seamlessly. And what that does is it frees up energy for you to put into whatever it is you're procrastinating about. So you actually have more energy with which to tackle that. So if in that routine that you've created for yourself, you can put moments where you are connecting to this vision of yourself, and you can break it down into daily moments, that adds up over time, just like the gym, right? You go to the gym every day, and you go before you have proof. You go only when you have faith. So you create this vision of yourself and you have faith that you will get there. And you will. You will use the skills that you have used in other areas of your life to get through this, to achieve it, to be on the other side of whatever it is that's blocking you from getting there. And you make that real enough that you connect to those feelings every day. And over time, that adds up to certainty, to faith in yourself, to faith that the universe has your back. And then you will see sustained behavior change because your platform is there. It's a launch pad into a new life, into transformation. And then it's possible to look at the need, and because you've activated those parasympathetic circuits, you are open, you are flexible, you are creative, you are innovative, you can learn, and you can integrate that because those areas of the brain are the ones that are lighting up. So if you want to see sustained behavior change and you're tired of where you're at, do these things and do them every day. Connect to that picture of you. If this seems difficult, it seems tricky, you have so many questions, you don't even know where to start, then call me. Take a discovery call. It's free. It's 30 minutes. You've got nothing to lose. Talk through what it looks like in your life, how you will make this happen. Because I did it. My clients can do it. I know it's possible. And it is a learned skill. It is not magic. It is not something you're born with or that's genetic. I didn't have it 15 years ago. I have it now. And it's different. It's a different space to be, and you too can be there. So book a call with me. I look forward to walking through whatever it is you want to work on and see how you can make this happen in your life. Thanks.